Is Planet X Nibiru already in our solar system? The idea or belief in Nibiru Planet X has been around long before the more mainstream scientific hypothesis of Planet 9 was brought forth in 2016 by Badigan and Brown of Caltech. Of course, there are believers and non-believers in Nibiru Planet X. For various reasons, some are certain of its existence, while understandably there are those that require much more concrete evidence in order to believe it. We have to find it, look at it, see it, while both sides cite varying reasons as to why it does or does not exist. There is an overlooked theory that I'd like to share with that while some may already be aware of, many might not be. In random reading and research, I've come across some enlightened, very interesting ideas, the writer says, theories and possibilities, one of which I have had myself for some time now, ever since I began researching our solar system and its planets more in depth. In fact, we alluded to the idea in an article we ran some time ago entitled New Study, Planet 9 Likely to Annihilate Our Solar System. So let's get to this theory I have, and some others have as well. Keep an open mind when you are exposed to this idea I'm about to present to you, because at first it may be a natural reaction to want to resist such an idea, especially when we are drilled to believe certain ideas for a long time. And what I'm thinking is that it's quite possible that Jupiter could be Nibiru. Here's a part from an article, New Study, Planet 9 Likely to Annihilate Our Solar System, that lends some support to the theory I'm proposing. Let's remember that lately astronomers have found that Jupiter is not actually protecting us from comets and asteroids coming in towards us. Jupiter is spitting out comets and asteroids towards us. Gas giants are generally found closer to their parent star, also known as, or aka, our sun. And as a matter of fact, our solar system is highly unusual in that our gas giants are all in the outer region of our solar system, not in the inner orbits like they typically are found to be in other systems. So it's a scientific fact that it is highly unusual for the larger planets to be in the outer part of their planetary system, or in other words, their solar system. This highly unusual layout happens to be so in our system. The large planets are always seen orbiting close or extremely close to their parent star, and this is not the case for our solar system. In addition, Jupiter, the fifth planet from the Sun, gas giant and subject of the Juno mission, is huge, but very huge. It's so huge, in fact, that it does not actually orbit the Sun, not exactly. With 2.5 times the mass of all the other planets in our solar system put together, it's big enough that the center of gravity between Jupiter and the Sun does not actually reside inside the Sun, rather at a point in space just above the Sun's surface. Gas giant type planets are not usually found in the outer part of the solar system, yet Jupiter is in the outer orbit. The Sumerians called Jupiter Nibiru. There you go. The Sumerians called Jupiter Nibiru. Jupiter does not actually orbit the Sun. Read about it in Jupiter So Massive, it does not actually orbit the Sun. Of all the other planets, it is the only planet in our solar system that does not truly orbit our Sun. Add to those points, Jupiter influences Earth's wobble, and therefore its tilt and orbit, as well as its effect, is always downplayed by NASA and others. Jupiter causes our Sun to wobble, so how can the effects of a tiny planet like Earth be only minor? Personally, I think that is the main reason for all the weather changes, including mini ice ages and possibly even heating that we're experiencing. And I've always questioned how Jupiter cannot be affecting us greatly when its gravity is so strong that it has a fairly large effect on our massive Sun. If in fact Jupiter is Nibiru and we have been lied to, then we really need to find a way to independently determine the true course of Jupiter. to determine if it is, in fact, slowly getting closer or if it's moving away or something in between. Perhaps an elliptical orbit that will cause extreme rage, such as bringing it very close and taking it away extremely far over time. So, the idea that Jupiter just might be Nibiru, as the Sumerians say. And this is from, what do you think about this? This is from Stargazer on Bennett Reality. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Finally, support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.